Greetings, children. Captain Disillusion here. I was just admiring this pen given to me by the Duke of Delaware in a parallel timeline. It's a powerful tool. You can use it to write an essay that changes the world, or as a weapon to swiftly kill everyone in the room. However, this particular pen doesn't write very well, but rather than throw it away, I'm going to use it in my pen mosaic of what I think Carl Sagan and Neil deGrasse Tyson's baby would look like. Perfect. You can tell a lot about a person by the way they deal with malfunctioning technology, and one of the buggiest technologies ever is being used by you right now. Web video.
When I see a weird video glitch, it makes me think of how much I hate the unreliable quality of most streaming video services, with their pauses and wild fluctuations in resolution. I need to see a consistent level of detail when I'm watching my art films. But some people, when they see a video glitch, it makes them think of aliens. Aliens hiding among us. The idea has been a staple of science fiction since the 1930s, but then this British weirdo wrote some conspiracy books taking it seriously, and now, I kid you not, there are actual adults who believe that reptilian aliens have infiltrated the highest levels of government and media, and disguised as world leaders and celebrities, they control the major events of our world to suit their devious alien agenda. Their evidence? Why, the glitches, of course. See, they're not glitches at all, but wardrobe malfunctions in the alien's sophisticated human disguise. Is it a physical costume, or a holographic facade, or do they have natural shape-shifting abilities? Yes, all of that. Doesn't matter. The point is there's a conspiracy and you can't see it because your eyes aren't open. You've got to be attuned like me to notice these things every time they happen to a world-famous person on international TV. Please visit my website, wakeupsheeple.ugh.
Look, I already debunked one of these reptilian things a while back, but they keep showing up. There's even a Justin Bieber one now. So, in case you ever find yourself in a debate with a believer in this ridiculous conspiracy, let me explain once and for all the exact details behind how and why this type of video glitch happens.
To make video files smaller and easier to stream, godless scientists invented compression. There are two types of video compression, intraframe and interframe. With intraframe, each individual frame is kept as a unique picture and stripped down as much as possible. This keeps the motion looking as good as the original, but it doesn't reduce file size by much, so it's mostly used by professionals. Interframe compression goes further by only using full intra-recorded pictures, called iframes, once in a while and filling the rest of the space with a different kind of data called predicted picture frames, or p-frames. P-frames only carry information on how to move pieces of the last iframe, called macro blocks, around to simulate the motion that happens in subsequent frames. Basically, P-frames wear iframes like a skin suit and puppeteer them around until the next proper iframe can take over. Nowadays, they've also introduced another kind of frame called a bi-predictive frame, but I'm gonna need a signed parental consent form to tell you about those. Anyway, normally this works okay and cuts down on file size. But sometimes, if iframes are really far apart and one of them gets skipped in a badly copied file or a live stream from Pretty Boy Prison, the P-frames keep distorting the picture way beyond what looks acceptable. They're working from too old a reference. Like if someone blinked and the iframe where their eyes open back up gets skipped, P-frames go on moving the closed eyelids around like they're eyeballs, and suddenly a bunch of conspiracy theorists need to change their pans.
Please, somebody try to give me a logical explanation for that.
I just did, asshole. It's called
video technology.
In fact, some people have embraced this defect and turned it into an art form called glitch hacking, or datamoshing, or pixel f***ing. There's no consensus on the name, but it looks super trippy and out there. There's even been whole music videos done in this style. Hey look, here comes Kanye West to cash in on the latest indie trend of 2009.
There are some excellent YouTube tutorials on how to datamosh using free open source software. Check them out and try making some psychedelic videos of your own. Maybe, just maybe, if the effect keeps being popularized through creative work, there'll be no one left to take the conspiracy mongers seriously. But now I'm afraid it's time for me to go, kids. A pharmacy in Sarasota is refusing to sell a non-homeopathic cold remedy to a pregnant atheist transitional fossil, and she's a Pisces, so you know it's good for her aura. Remember, love with your heart, use your head for everything else. Captain Disillusion!